There we go. Nice. Round two.
Shout out to Marco Pedrana, AMG, Dan Real, Kid Mantis, Christopher Graves, Mada Alcusa, I Am Leon, and Touch My Dilly. Welcome back, Gamer with King family, to another F1 Clash video. Here we are for our opening round of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So far in the opening round, we have noticed a lot of changes within the grouping. We've seen completely randomness in this week's opening round grouping. We do not know if this is some form of glitch from Hutch or if they're changing something. We do not know. All I can say is that this week we've seen huge amount of randomness in your groups. All right, so if you look at this group in the opening round here, you saw that I scored a mediocre score of 115 in my qualifying round, while if you look here, you see Hamada Al-Kusa, who did a perfect qualifying round. So I should not be in the same group with Hamada Al-Kusa, but for some random reason, I think it's some randomness that's going on in the game. I believe they're trying to change it to some randomness. I don't know per se, but it looks like that's what happened. I've reached out to some players in other servers, and they're also saying that, yeah, it's random in their grouping as well. So we can only take that to say that Hutch has made some changes to the GP system where grouping is concerned, and it's now going to be randomness. All right, we do not know if they have made any changes to tiebreaker, so we have to wait and see tomorrow if you're going to see players tying up for P1 a lot. All right, but this right here is huge. Random grouping is very huge. So like all the GP strategies that normally player would use to like get themselves in a certain kind of group, all of that is through the window. If this is the new meta, like all those GP strategies are through the window. The best thing you would have to do now is to put up your best score possible in qualifying, in OR, and in finals to get a chance to be at the top. All right, if you do not put in your best score possible, you're gonna lose all the time. All right, so if this is the way it's gonna go, it's gonna be you definitely need your best score throughout all races. All right, so yeah, all right, so let's jump on into our opening round here and get our first race done and see what we can do here, because right now I don't even know what's going on in the game. But yeah, let's jump into our first race. Here we go for our first race of the video on Portugal. Let's see what qualifiers bring us here. Nice 3-4 qualifiers for us, 1-2 for the rival. All right, let's put on some little boosts here. We're gonna use these boosts that we have a lot of. And let's go. All right, so first race up. Rival on hard tires at the start, so that's a signal to say that it's a bot and not a real player. As of lately, we've been facing up with a lot of real players. So you never know. You never know. All right, so Bottas on softs up ahead. No Leclerc here, so should be okay. Let's cut down there, and we'll go for 3 laps. And then we'll come back and boost the finish. Where's the sound though? Can hardly hear the sound. Oh, I forgot I turned it down. Yeah, so let's bring up back the effects and turn the music off, as we will have background music playing in the background, so you won't hear that music anyways. So we just need a race music. Let's go. Alright, race looking good so far. Bottas trying to pull away now. He's not pulling too far away. We're going to boost right at this hairpin corner up here. Right there. Right there for both our drivers. Bottas should go to pit. There he goes, going into pit. And we're just going to scream by. And put in our go to pit orders. And scream around for the entire lap. Create as much distance as possible so we can get signs of free pit stop. And then get Kimi a pit stop and get out right behind the rivals. So it's all about getting signs of free pit stop here. So he can come back out in P1. While Kimi gets a not so free pit stop, but he's going to come out right behind the rival. All right, there goes Sainz going in. Here comes Kimi coming in behind for the stock. As we watch Bottas, there goes Sainz. Did he get a free pit stop? He basically slowed down and wait for Bottas to pass in the pit lane there. Kimi came back out right behind the rival. He basically just waited. On his pit exit, he basically just waited for Bottas to go by. Oh, man. But yeah, the randomness is going to be throwing GP strategies out the window. There's going to be, if the randomness is what Hutch has decided to go with for a change to the GP formula, GP strategies are going to be thrown out the window. And all you need to do is put up your best score throughout all events. You know, the geniuses are going to tinker around there and try to figure out a strategy. Either way, that would get them the top spot easy. Doesn't matter what Hutch throws at players, they're just always going to try to figure it out. You know, there's always a way to figure out something. Just think out the box and try stuff that nobody else does. Come on, Sainz, you need to get out, get out, get out, get out. No, stop. Nice, that's exactly what we want. Here comes Bottas now with softs, and here comes Kimi now to hunt down Bottas for P2. He has one lap to get by Bottas for a 1-2 finish here. Let's go. Come on, Kimi. You can do it. Bottas is kind of pulling away, though. You know, he's kind of holding Kimi off here. I thought Kimi would have caught up already. All right, now down the inside, Bottas. Here it is. Come on now, Kimi. Down the inside. There you go. Push him off. Push him off. Push him off, Kimi. Block. Good block. Good block from Kimi there. And now he's just going to boost away as Bottas now comes into boost. He should be able to hold his way off unless a back marker slows him up. And Bottas just sneaks by. Yeah, block him, block back marker. Block Bottas, black marker. Come on. There goes Kimi down the inside. Don't get blocked. Get out the way. There we go. There we go. Block up Bottas. Slow Bottas down. And there we go. 1-2 for us here. Great first race. Great start to the event. Beautiful first race there. Good drive by the rival Bottas. But yeah, about this randomness. Yep. All strategies will be thrown out the window. What I'm really wondering about, though, is the tiebreaker. That's what I'm wondering about. The tiebreaker. All right, let's jump on into our next race. Here we go for our next race on Japan. 100% dry here. So let's see what qualifiers bring us. I think we're going up against a GWK Racing Club member as well. So let's see. 2-8 for us. 1-3 for him. And we're going to give the same boosts that we've been given. Warrior to Kimi. And Instinct to Carlos Sainz. Oh, he's on both hard, so that's good news for us. Because of all the randomness, I really don't know what's going on in the game. Uh, the new grouping randomness, we're still waiting to see tomorrow if tiebreaker is still a thing. Because if it with the randomness, I would say the tiebreaker would have to change because people on the same strategies will not find themselves in the same group. So a specific strategy, if the tiebreaker does not change, a specific strategy is going to be the stronger strategy. All right. So if the tiebreaker stays the same, where once players are tied, it now depends on how much races they do in the qualifying round. If that remains the same and that does not change with the randomness, then there's going to be one strategy that's going to be the ultimate strategy. And once players know how to get that strategy done, they're just going to win everything. Because there's no way you're going to beat their tiebreaker in a random group. And that tiebreaker is unbeatable. You know? So there's a one tiebreaker strategy that's basically unbeatable. So if all the groups are being randomized, all the guys that does that strategy normally will be in the same group, and that's where you see like 20 people tying for P1 and so on. All right. Now, if all those guys that are using that elite strategy, all right, are not in the same group and now they're going to be randomly spread across the entire event, the only way you're going to be able to win an event is if you know how to do that strategy and do it. And like everybody who does not know how to do that strategy will basically lose. So for the remainder of the events, if the randomness continues, there's only going to be one set of winners every single week. One set. Nobody else will win anything. So this is why I'm waiting to see tomorrow what if there's any changes to the tiebreaker rules. Because if there is no changes to the tiebreaker rules, then the game has just become 100% unfair, like to all players. All right, because there's only one set of players that are going to just win every event. The only way you are going to be able to win an event, unless you can match those players on score, and that's the score perfect for all races. And if you cannot score perfect for all races, you won't be able to beat those guys, and they're going to be all over the place because it's random. You know, if one of them get in your group, he's going to win. If there's like 30 of them running that same strategy this week, and they get into 30 different groups, that's 30 P1s for all of them. So it's going to be one set of people that's going to be winning the every event. One set of people. All right. I know the strategy. I know how to do the strategy. So it won't probably affect me, but I'm talking about players that are in the game. They're trying their best to try and score their best score to try and win an event. Because I'm talking here, I mispitted. Hopefully we're a good distance away so we can get back into pit. And this is a qualified opening round. Come on, P3. Let's see what P3's on. Hard tires, please. Yes, thank God he's on hard tires. Oh, thank God he's on hard tires. That's going to slow him down a bit. So we should be able to get a free pit stop and get back out there in P1 and P2. Yeah. So, yeah, as I'm saying, it's not going to affect me. It's mostly going to affect you guys who are trying your best to win an event to get your CC points up to the maximum amount you can possibly get it to. But yeah, if this is the new changes though, as I said, I know the information, and F1 Clash is a game about what you know. I might make a video. If this is a change, I'm going to make a video on that elite strategy. So at least everybody have the information, you know. As long as you have the information, it's up to you to use that information so you don't be at a disadvantage. All right. All right. So good race here. Nice little 1-2 for us. We'll take that little 1-2. Another 1-2. So yeah. So can't wait to see all these changes to see what's up. It's gonna be epic though. If you've been wondering the setup that we've been using in our races so far, here it is. And as I said, each week I share like different setups. There it is. That's the one that we're running with for right now. And as you can see, the rival setup right there as well, which is really nice. 92 power, 93 grip setup. Really like that one as well. And let's see the levels. Maxed out Leclerc with maxed out Sainz. And yeah. All right. So let's jump on into our next race. Here we go for our next race. We're on Monaco, the dreaded Monaco, for the third race here. 100% dry. So at least it's dry at Monaco, so we could probably try and do good here. Let's see what qualifiers bring us. Let's do some qualifiers here. All right, so we're gonna give Kimi same boost we've been using. We're not trying to do too much. And then we're gonna give Sainz the instinct. Let's go. Ah, rival on hard tires. That's just beautiful when you see that. Whenever you start a race and you see that, both rival on hards, it's just beautiful. Show you have a chance to get a 1-2 here. And they're going to go for the long stint as both of them are on hards. And then we can just push through as much as possible. Pick up as much as possible. So let's cut down both our drivers here and there, as we want to go for the long stint of 4 laps and 5 laps. Come on, Kimi. Give him a little boost to hold off that McLaren who's trying to pass Daniel Ricciardo. Wait, somebody challenging? Oh, I thought somebody was challenging Sainz for P1. All right, so what we're going to do here is that we're going to go 4 laps with Sainz and boost to finish. Then we're going to go 5 laps with Kimi. Hopefully he can do 5 laps. And then boost for 3 laps. So 5 laps Kimi, 4 laps Sainz. That's what we're doing. Leclerc and Ricciardo should be going 5 and 6 laps, so we should all be on soft tires on a full boost by that time. So we just need to worry about AI Leclerc and AI Valtteri Bottas there, as we don't really need to worry about the rival Leclerc. All right, it's looking beautiful. Looking good so far. All right, so from right here, we're gonna boost Sainz, as he's gonna be doing 4 and 3, and then we're just gonna let Kimi continue to conserve because we want him to do 5. All right. Let's see. Ricardo. All right, so all those on softs should go to pit now, and that should leave us to boost away once we hit that hairpin. And there goes 1 into pit. He should come back to hards. There goes 2 into pit. There goes Leclerc on his hards. That's exactly what we want to see. All the guys should come back out that have been in the pit, should come back out on hards. All right, so Ricardo came back on softs. He's way down in P7, so we need to be mindful of him. Then we're going to boost from now into pit. Kimi doesn't look like he can make it into pit with boost. So because they're on hards, we can use a little boost and overtake them really nice and really quick, because we need to get into pit and out back behind them. And then we're just going to boost by them. We want to get out before that Ricardo number 7 comes around. And there we are. Nice. So this should be a 1-2 for us here at Monaco, as they're Everybody in front of us is on hard tires and we're on softs. On full boost coming behind them, so we should overtake them really nice and really fast to go for a 1-2 finish here with our drivers as Ricardo come in now. All right, so we should beat out Leclerc. We should beat out the rival Leclerc as he's on hards. Excuse me. There we go. All right. So we'll wait right there for our finish. 1-2. Let's get a screenshot of Monaco here. Beautiful city of Monaco. Nice little shot there. Right on the exit. Keep me flying through cars like they're not even there. Nice little shot of Kimi going into the tunnel. Let me see if we can get like nice little tunnel exit shot. There we go. Nice little 1-2 for us there. All right. Looking good. All right, so that was a great race on Monaco. Hopefully tomorrow we'll duplicate the same kind of race for us here at Monaco, where we get boat rival on hard tires. That would be nice. All right. All right, so let's jump on into our final race of the video. Here we go for our next race on Singapore. 33% chance of rain here, so I've switched in Verstappen for Sainz, just in case it's a wet qualifiers, as I think it's the only wet race in the OR, if I can remember correctly. Oh, it's a dry qualifiers. At least we have Verstappen, who should still qualify great with Kimi. All right. And there we go. Nice. 1-2. 8-11 for the rival. All right, so we're going to just give them the same boost that we've been given. So we're going to give Verstappen instinct. Though Verstappen doesn't need a lot of fuel because he has fuel. And we're going to give Warrior. Let's go. Wait, it's waiting. It's a real player. It's a real player. Oh, it's a real player. Oh, it's a real player. It didn't start at P15 and he's gone. Tezar and Hex. Hex for this track? Why would you go Hex? Let's give him a good look. Why would you go Hex for this track though? For this track, Hex? I can see with the SAR, that I always call Tezar for some reason. I can see with the SAR. But Hex not gonna work on this track, bro. Hex is definitely not going to work. So we're going to cut down here for 3 laps. We want to keep a close eye on our rival here. On his SAR, and Hex still boosting, as you can see there in the background. Now he's decided to cut down. He's gone Verstappen and Hamilton. So he was also preparing for the wet race. Apparently it went dry. Kimi has extra defense from the Warrior, so he should be able to hold off AI Verstappen here. As we cruise around for 3 laps, see the rival trying to boost up his Verstappen there, trying to pick up some positions, doing his best. All right, so he picked up. Yep, he's picking up. He's now up behind our Verstappen, AI Verstappen. And we're just going to keep cruising here. It's not our boost time just yet. Mind my voice. I'm still under the weather a little bit. Not 100% back better as yet. This is why I didn't do any video yesterday. Friday was just getting some rest. All right, so his Verstappen has pulled the overtake. Now he's going to pull up on our Kimi here. We don't want to lose this position, so we're going to boost. Oh, look at that. His Verstappen just got by our Kimi like he wasn't even there. So we're just going to boost from here. and go to pit. If he boosts, he's going to run out of tires, so we should get back that position from his Verstappen. Come on, Kimi. What's going on with you? You have so much overtaking, bro. I can't believe Kimi just gave up that position to Verstappen just like that. And Verstappen is just pulling away, but we should have enough fuel to like outrun his Verstappen. We're going to stock a little here. Get out. Nice. He got out. Wow, he got out in front of us, so he has a faster pit time. And here comes that Hex. He went to pit early with Kimi. But we should have enough. We should have more fuel than him, so we should be able to boost to the finish. Well, he should run out of fuel at some point, leaving us to just take the positions. See him saving with his Verstappen there. But this is going to be a very interesting sprint race to finish. Can't believe both of his drivers basically caught up and they just got by our drivers so easy. That was strange, but yeah, we'll keep our push. We keep on pushing. And he's saving with his Verstappen, doing pretty well on the save with his Verstappen. Hamilton is struggling though. He's about to run out of tires. So he's going to drop off because he's doing 3 laps with his Hamilton. Hamilton is not good built for 3 laps on boost on this track. And he does not have tire management boost like his Verstappen here, who does have tire management boost. All right, let's see if we can pull like a late go to pit order on his Verstappen here. So we'll set it up. All right, he's too far away. So let's put in our go to pit. Oh, he did not go to pit. He did not go to pit. Look at that. Hamilton making it as well. Oh, we missed pit with. Oh, man. We missed pit with our Kimi. That's not good for us. That's not good news at all. We wanted to go to pit there. Kimi's not built to do 3 laps of boost on this track. And he's boosting his Hamilton, so that's good news for us. No, it's not no good news. It's 2 laps. It's not 3 laps remaining. It's 2 laps remaining. I wonder if he's trying to go with his Verstappen to the end. I wonder. Oh, there he goes now. Goes to pit with him. And then our Kimi would now just be boosting by. But we'll just go to pit and take a 1-4. Mispit cost that 1-4 there. We would have been in a great position for the 1-2. But good race by him. Good comeback by his drivers. Now he's like down on fuel. He's now down on fuel on both of his drivers. There goes his Hamilton. Probably our Kimi could squeeze by his Hamilton still. Now he's boosting back up his Hamilton there. We should be on low fuel. Be careful, bro. Might you run your Hamilton out of fuel? Be careful. All right, so he made it. He made it. He made it. He made it. So 1-4 for us, 45 points. That was strange how we got 45 points there. Pretty strange. That's all right. Good race. All right, so that's going to be it for our final race of the video. Once again, huge randomness in the game right now. Don't know what's up with all the randomness. We don't know if it's permanent. Is it a test? Was it a glitch? Who knows? Really, who really knows? All we know, it's a lot of randomness in the groups, and we want to see what's going to go on with the tiebreaker tomorrow. All right, so that's mainly what I want to see. What's going to go on with the tiebreaker tomorrow? All right, will people be tying on the same score? Will people be split it up? Will the tiebreaker finish? And it's going to be now a split between players on the same score. What are they going to use to justify the other player getting P1 and you getting P2 if you're all on the same score? All right, so that's going to be the very interesting part tomorrow to find out. So make sure you check out tomorrow's video to figure it out with me as I go along. All right, so yeah, that's basically going to be it for this video. Use code word random down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Remember to smash that like button if you haven't already done so. Remember to subscribe to the channel turning on post notifications for more F1 Clash content. And yeah, that's going to be it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Well, good guys. Bye.